Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing something that I've honestly been requested quite a few times now in my comments, especially in my videos where I'm making my neons and my megas. A lot of people always ask me if I can give them tips on how to stay focused and grind for either bugs, potions, aiding your pets, all of these things. If these tips can help you, that would be super cool and great, and I hope you guys like the tips that I will share with you guys. So for me personally, I like to grind a lot more when we have the 2 times aging weekends or 2 times bucks weekend. So I prefer the 2 times aging because I do like to use my pets that I have here, who are they have their friendship levels, so they're my friends, and them having a friendship level with you, every time the bar fills up, you will get a age up potion. So what I like to do is I like to grind a lot, especially during these 2 times aging weekends or weeks or whatever they have. I like to really take advantage of that and grind a lot so that I can save up a lot of potions. And me saving a lot of potions is honestly what I do every time. For the Christmas update, I saved a ton, especially because I knew that I would love all the pets that were gonna come out. So I knew I wanted to save a lot of potions for that update because I was prepared and I knew that I would want to make a lot of megas and neons. So I saved up tons of potions for that. And for the Halloween update, I didn't really make a lot of megas. I made a lot of neons, but not really megas during the update, during the Halloween update. So that was something I did because honestly, I loved the Halloween update, but it wasn't, I knew I would prefer the Christmas one. So I made a couple of neon during the Halloween update, but I didn't really make megas. So I saved a lot of potions for the Christmas update that I knew was coming up. Just try to grind a lot, especially during the 2 times aging or 2 times bucks. If you're trying to grind for bucks, like right now we have the bonus week, you completing these tasks will give you a lot of bucks. So if you prefer to grind for bucks, then do that. I like to do both, but I do prefer the 2 times aging because I do like to make neons and megas all the time. So for me, that helps me a lot because doing the 2 times aging, instead of 30 tasks to age up your pet, you only need to do 15 and you get a potion that will age up your pet 30 tasks. So it's honestly like the best ever, and I definitely recommend everybody uses a potion pet during the 2 times aging so you can save up a lot of potions. And that does bring me to my second tip, another tip that I use all the time. I'm always using potion pets on my main account. So every time I'm playing, I never use a pet that does not have a friendship bar because I like to get potions. I love potions because again, I love making neons and megas. So I'm always using my potion pets. I always use my owl, which is why her level is so high, and then I always switch out my secondary pet for any other potion pet that I feel like using in that moment. So doing this for me just always is constantly giving me potions. I also get potions through the lures every now and then, but I mainly get potions all the time because I'm always using my owl and another potion pet. So I'm using 2 potion pets at the same time. Count how many times I said potion pets right there. Although I do like to use potion pets on my main account, I do like to grind with at least 2 ults. Here I brought in one of my ults and they just fell, but usually, like I said, I always use a pet that has a friendship level. I use 2 pets that have friendship levels, grind for potions on my main account, and then on my alts account, why am I like laying down on the floor? So on my alt accounts, I like to grind my normal pets that need aging, and I do like to do this again, especially during, oh my gosh, what? And I do like to do this the most during 2 times aging or 2 times bucks. So yes, on my main account I grind for potions all the time, constantly, and then on my alts I age up my pets. So that's what I like to do. Here I only have one of my ults, but I usually play with 2 ults when I really want to grind a lot of bucks or potions or just age up my pets quicker. I grind with 2 other ults as well as my main. So I play with 3 accounts at the same time. Another tip that I have for when you're grinding with ults is, if you can, this is not needed or anything at all, but I do like to give my alts the Pets Pro Handler certificate, so my alts can hold 2 pets at the same time. So in total I'm grinding with 6 pets, 2 on my main and 2 on one alt and then 2 on another alt. I just buy them with my Robux. So if you could do that, that would be good. But if you can't do that, you don't have Robux, you don't want to trade for it, because honestly they can be hard to trade for, or you just don't have access to getting the Pets Pro certificate and giving them to your alt, then you don't have to do this. Again, this is just what I like to do, so I thought I would share it in case somebody does want to do it, but it is not needed. You can just grind with one pet on your alt, so it's not needed at all. It's just what I do, so I thought I would mention it and put it in the video. So now that I'm done with how I grind, I am going to go into the tips on how I stay focused while grinding and don't get bored and things like that. So those I just needed to mention because that is how I grind all the time, and that is how I get my potions, and that is how I age up my pets and make neons and megas so quick. So I thought I would put that in there to answer those questions that people always ask me. I just save up my potions and I'm constantly playing with pets that have friendship levels, so that is how I get my potions all the time. But now I will share with you guys what I do while I'm grinding so that I don't get bored quickly and like just stay motivated. So the first thing that really helps is just having an easy grind room. This is my main Queenslander home, the home that I use honestly all the time. So here I just have a lot of space and areas to grind and complete your pet's needs. But whatever house you have, just make sure you have the essentials like the bath, the bed, the food. Now you need a little area for your pet to potty. It can be a toilet or it can be a litter box, doesn't matter. And I do like to put a piano in here to complete my pet's board task whenever I get it, but you don't need to have this if you don't want to waste bucks on it. It just helps you do it quicker, but you can also just go to the playground to complete your board task or need. But yes, that's what I like to have. Another thing I like to have in here is also a cooler, but again not needed because you can just use one of these water bowls for your pets. But if I'm like a baby on my main account, which sometimes I am, just so I can get more bucks or something like that, I do like to use this so that I can drink water as a baby when I get the thirsty task or thirsty need or whatever. I also recently included this this little bouncy house in here. I did see somebody on TikTok, I believe. I would tag the creator that put the idea on the video, or that gave the idea to use a bouncy house in your grinding area. If you don't want to move or touch the screen, you just come on here and stay here, and then your character will automatically bounce and will complete the need. So thanks to that creator that shared that on TikTok, because that honestly helped me so much. I also use that when my pet wants like to go for a ride. I take out my stroller and then I just get on the bouncy house. Although it's kind of hard with the stroller, I just have to find like a good position. Like here I'm completing the pet's vehicle or like drive need thing, and I'm not even moving or touching anything on my mouse or keyboard, and I'm just automatically doing that. So me doing these things, having an easy grind room, having all these things in my grind room really helped me complete tasks easier and faster and not get as bored or having to move around the map as much to complete my tasks, because I can just do it all here in this room. So that is really helpful for me while I'm grinding, just having everything easily accessible and just here ready for me to use. Me having my chat on kind of like gets me distracted, and I start reading the chat, and like if somebody has something that they need, I might want to trade them, or I don't know, but I just prefer to have that off so that I don't get distracted with people's chats and stuff that they say. But I also do like to turn my trades off, so I like to go here on settings, interactions, and I usually have my trades off because I don't really trade that much, but just having them off will also help me not get trade requests, because I do have some wants, and when I'm not interested in trading, I really just want to focus on grinding and getting bucks or getting potions. I'm not interested in trade. Wait, what? I just said that. Those two things really help me just focus on taking care of my pets, because I'm not looking at the chat and I'm also not getting trade requests, so I'm not wasting time trading and doing things like that. Of course, if you do want to trade, that is completely up to you, but that is how I stay focused while I'm grinding, and that is how I get my potions and bucks much quicker, because all I'm doing is taking care of my pets. That's all I'm doing when I'm grinding. So another thing you can do to stay focused while grinding is if you don't want to have to turn your chat off or turn your treats off, or you think that even doing all these things you'll still get easily distracted, you might just want to go ahead and grind in a private server. I do that as well sometimes. I'm not always in a private server because I kind of forget to go in my private server, but I would do that as well since I want to stay focused while grinding. But yeah, if you want to stay even more focused, just go in a private server and you won't get any distractions at all. If just turning the chat off and the trades off is not enough for you and you want to be completely alone, private server is the way to go. So the next tip I have for you guys is to go ahead and set a goal for yourself while you're grinding. I automatically just do this every time I'm grinding. I think I just like to have like a goal or somewhere to get to. Setting a goal for yourself will get you, in my opinion, it gets me more motivated to grind because I'm like, I need to get here, and I'm not happy till I get here. So that really helps me just kind of having a goal to get to, because I don't know how to word it, but it keeps me inspired, and I know I'm not just endlessly grinding. I have a goal. Even if it's not bucks, I can be like, oh, I want to grind until I have 5 age up potions or something like that. Just any goal will be good for you to not get bored as fast, because you know that you have somewhere to get to, and then after you get there you can stop playing or get a new goal. It's up to you, but having a goal is really important for me, and that's something that really helps me. So it might help you as well. Just set a goal for yourself and don't quit till you're there. And look guys, I just got another potion. See, I'm telling you guys, I do this all the time, and this have gotten so many potions so far. The next tip I have for you guys, why am I on the floor? Okay, the next tip I have for you guys is to set a YouTube video, a movie, or a show while you're grinding, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, grinding is not the funnest thing in the world. It does get repetitive, it can get boring, and it really does, but all those tips that I've shared with you guys prior to this one really help, and just having a show or something to watch while you're grinding is really useful, because you will be multitasking. You'll be watching your favorite show or watching your favorite music video, your favorite YouTube video, so you won't be as bored because you'll be doing something while you're grinding. Yeah, this just really keeps me entertained. It makes the time go by much faster, and honestly, it's just fun to have something to watch in the background. So this is something that really helps me not get bored and just grind. Another thing you can do, this kind of goes back to setting a goal. Is that strawberry jam? What the heck? I've never seen that food. That's so cute. Okay, sorry guys, I got distracted. Another thing you could do is be like, oh, I'm gonna grind for an hour or two, and that is my goal, just to grind for an hour or two, no matter what I get, bugs, potions, whatever it is. I'm just gonna grind for an hour, and then I'm leaving and coming back later, or something like that. But that's another goal you can set for yourself. Grind for 1 to 2 hours, and then obviously take breaks, guys. Don't set a big goal like 5 hours straight. That's crazy. Please take breaks. Please go eat, go have fun with your family, friends, go outside, do other things besides just grinding and adopt me, because life outside is really nice too. So definitely take breaks and do other things. But again, this is also just another way to set a goal for yourself. So if you don't want to set a bucks goal or like a potion goal or something like that, just give yourself like a time to grind and be like, I'll grind for an hour, and then that's it. But at least you grinded and did something. So that's another thing you can do, and that I do as well. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grind for an hour or two. If I don't get to 5,000 bucks, I'll come back and get to 5,000 bucks or something like that. That is just what I do, and maybe it'll help you too as well. So this is so random, but why does my pet want something that I don't have, and it's probably gonna be super expensive? But let's go see where she's taking me and what she wants me to buy for her drive task. So this is what she wants me to buy for her drive task. Girl, this is expensive, but I love my kids. But I don't know if I love you that much. I feel kind of bad that I couldn't get her what she wanted, but that was a bit expensive. maybe next time, okay, maybe next time. But the last tip that I have for you guys, that is not honestly a tip that I use, but it could help you or anybody else. While you're grinding, you can grind with a friend, and this can probably help you have more fun while you're grinding and things like that. Me personally, I just don't have that many friends to play Adopt Me with, but I also think I would get really distracted grinding with a friend. I would be talking to them, I would be joking around, and honestly, when I'm grinding, I prefer to grind alone because that is how I can stay focused and do things and everything quicker. So that's just me. But if you do feel like even all these tips you still get bored and things like that, I would consider having or finding a friend that you can grind and Adopt Me with, and that might help you stay more motivated while you're grinding. I think this is all the tips that I have for you guys today, because these are all the tips that I do and use. So everything that I told you guys is something that I do use and do while I'm grinding, and it helps me a lot. And that is my secret. I just shared my secret with you guys. I hope that these tips help you guys, and I hope that you like everything that I said. I hope that you can use them and that you found them useful. And if you did, let me know in the comments. And if you have any other tips or anything that another person can use while they're grinding, then please feel free to leave them in the comments. I might even use them if I like the tip that you said. Again, this is just what I do, so hopefully you find these tips useful in any sort of way. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what other things you guys want me to share with you guys. I would love to do more videos like these. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you all next time.